So hello friends, now we will see live data. Okay, for the data demonstration. So live data is a basically observable data holder class. Basically, it is going to observe the data and as well as after observing data, it is going to update to the basically UI basically in a fragment or activity. Okay, so live data has their own life cycle awareness. Okay, so there are lots of advantages using the live data. First of all, ensure the UI message of the your data state. Okay, means live data is going to directly update the basically UI. Another advantage is no memory leaks. Okay, next one is no crashes. Okay, no manual lifecycle handling because live data having their own lifecycle awareness, always up to data and proper configuration changes. Okay, sharing resources also. So live data is a basically a class basically that is going to use only for the readable data. Okay, we cannot change the data in basically life cycle data, live data basically. So let me show you in my previous example. Uh, already we have the examples. For saving the time, I am just explaining my previous example, adding the view models, adding the live data dependency, enabling the basically data binding features. Okay, here already factory class is available here. Okay, created already in previous class. Now view model. Okay, here we will basically going to change. Okay, the changes is basically needed to this total value is I am going to declare it with, it is basically, let me first with variable total is equals to mutable live data. So mutable live data is a subclass of basically live data. Okay, using the mutable live data, you can change the data. Okay, as well as read the data. So we will use here mutable live data. So mutable live data of type int, of type int. It is of type int. Then this is going to change with value. The initialize 0. Okay. So mutable live data of type int. Okay. Now starting value is going to assign with the mutable live data. Now this function is no more needed, so I'm deleting it. And basically here it is going to use dot value is equals to total dot value plus input. Okay, fine. So now here basically this thing we are going to access from the live data basically. So view model dot total dot its observe. There is a method observe. Okay. So life cycle owner is this. This is basically a life cycle observer owner observer. Basically it. This it is basically nothing but our live data total. This is basically our the total data. Okay. Now this is basically going to assign with a dot to string. Okay. So no more needed here. This again in on click to set the value in UI, because basically we are going to use live data. So live data is always associated with the activity or the fragment. When it has basically any data is directly going to change the basically UI component. So no need to manually change the basically every time the data is the updated data. Let me show you. Let me show you. Fine. Expected it is showing this way. So suppose here it is 120, then 240. Okay. Let me change the configuration. It is showing as expected. See, suppose 50. Adding the data is expected. Suppose 100. Updating the data. Okay. If suppose I have sent the foreground to background. Okay, and again come from background to foreground. It is as it is. Suppose it is 10, then fine. Now, so what I have done here in the basically there is no change in factory class, so leave it. Now in basically model class, just I have created a total as a just I have declared total as a basically mutable live data. Okay, and assign the basically starting value with the total. Okay, and there is no need of getting the basically get total data, because this setting value is going to set the basically live data value, and automatically it is going to change the basically UI. Okay, so next one is what basically, suppose I am declaring here it is private. Okay, then this total value is not going to accessible here. So how we will going to use this total variable. Okay, so let me again here variable. So just create declare the total as a private member, then I'm going to declare one next variable, new variable total data is equals to live data, that is of integer type, and now we will use the get method of total. Method of semicolon. Fine. Now we will go here and use the total data. Okay, now this total variable is live data is basically this total data is basically it is also object of live data that we will use this way. So let's see, there will be no change in our program execution. Fine. Suppose it is 120. Fine. Suppose 1200 as expected. there is no change in our output. The concept is executed as expected. Let's see what I have done. One second. In model class, I have created basically mutable live data. I have also created a live data, and that of live data basically going to access by the basically activity. Okay. So what I have done, created a basically mutable live data reference mutable live data variable and a live data variable. Thereafter, the mutable live data is just I have assigned to the live data, and this live data is going to access by the activity. Thank you.